Coffee. Many Americans wake up wanting their cup of joe, but not me. The gasp. I've always gone for a cup of hot cocoa or tea or Dr. Pepper myself. However, about 2 months ago, I had a craving for a cup of coffee. My first thought was pregnancy, but I got over that first thought pretty quickly. And my second thought was, let's make a cup. So, with the coffee my mom had left behind, I made an iced coffee with the ingredients I found in my cabinets. And to my surprise, I absolutely loved it. So, in this video, I have set out to try new coffees to see what I have been missing out on. No, over here. Let's make a coffee. It's a Monday morning and we are going to make a Kylie Pitts coffee because I need a little bit of energy to get my Monday morning going. If you don't know who Kylie Pitts is, she is famous on Instagram and TikTok for making her cleaning videos. She is also known for her coffee, which is supposed to make you want to deep clean your whole house from top to bottom. So we are going to try the Kylie Pitts coffee today. I'm a little nervous because I am not used to having strong coffee. Kylie Pitts starts out with warm water at the bottom of her coffee jar, and then she adds 2 to 3 tablespoons of Taster's Choice instant coffee. I only did 2 tablespoons of Taster's Choice instant coffee because I was scared to do 3 tablespoons. I knew this was going to be a very strong coffee just by the ingredients, but I really wanted to try it out of curiosity. She then goes in with Dunkin's extra creamer, and I had no clue how much to put in there, so I kind of just eyeballed it and added a little bit for safety. Of course, you can see I'm putting milk next, but I'm always messy when making coffees. She says to put in milk until it's the color that you like. So I filled it up almost to the very top and left just enough room for my ice. It's so satisfying to give it a good stir. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try it. Okay. It is definitely really strong. She did say it is as close to a legal substance as you can get. I don't think I can drink all this. I'm gonna have to add some water to it and drink it like that because I'm not gonna be able to straight up drink this. Kylie girl, how in the world? How do you chug this? Okay, so I Abigail doctored it up. I added some more creamer, I added some more milk and ice. Let's try it again. Oh yeah, that's a lot better, and I can taste the Dunkin' donut creamer coming through, so it tastes like donuts. Yeah, I can tolerate this. So I halved it. I halved the coffee. I put more creamer, more milk, more ice. It's a lot better. Day 2 of making a new coffee to try. Just see. She's packing me up. So today we're going to be trying an iced caramel coffee. It is my mom's favorite coffee, and I'm very curious to see if I'm going to like this one. Her and I have similar tastes, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so my mom loves to make this coffee the night before and in bulk so she can pour from this big jug throughout the week. So we're just going to make it like she does. So we start out with 2 cups of warm water, and you want to put a teaspoon of coffee per cup of water. And she also uses Taster's Choice instant coffee, and you stir that up really good, and then you're going to add your creamer. She uses the Silk Caramel Almond Creamer, and this creamer has no dairy in it, and you can always add dairy-free milk to this to have a dairy-free coffee. So I'm showing you how much creamer I used. I used at least 1/3 a cup of creamer. So I have my coffee for the whole week, and it's pre-made. So she likes to do it this way. So all you have to do now is add the heavy whipping cream, and you don't need as much whipping cream as you do milk. Sorry, I had to fix the light and come back and check on the baby. But you can tell I've already drinking half of this one, and it's really good. It's an almond iced caramel coffee, and this one's really good. I like this one. Hold on, my baby has a napkin. This next coffee is my good friend Emily's favorite coffee, and I'm very excited to try this coffee because she is a connoisseur when it comes to drinks and coffees. She is always getting these cute little drinks when we go out together, and she has an espresso machine, and she brews her own espressos and everything. So that's what we're going to try today. We're going to try an espresso, and let's get right to it. In a small jar, you're going to add 6 ounces of warm water and Bustelo Cafe's instant espresso. Emily does double espresso, but I just did one. Then you add 1 heaping tablespoon of brown sugar to the small jar. Last but not least, you're going to add a dash of cinnamon to the top of your espresso and stir that really good. In my coffee jar, I added some ice and poured milk halfway. Then you pour your espresso over top of the milk and the ice. And give it a good stir. It already smells very different. It smells like fall with the cinnamon, and it doesn't smell like normal coffee, but it smells really good. So I'm gonna give it a try. That's really good. It tastes like fall too. Get your pumpkin. Happy fall. I drank all that one. We made it. This is the last coffee that I'm going to try. It is my friend Kelly's favorite recipe, and she also sweetens with brown sugar. So it is instant coffee with brown sugar and milk, so it's very similar to the espresso that I tried, the ingredients and everything. So I'm kind of curious to see if it tastes similar, but she also likes her coffee hot most of the time, so we're going to do a hot coffee today. So let's get right to it. Start out by heating your water in the microwave to the desired temperature, and I used this cute little Thanksgiving mug. I didn't quite fill the mug all the way with water to leave room for the milk. Kelly uses Food Lion instant coffee, so that is what we're using today, and I just used 1 teaspoon of that. Learned from making these videos, that is my coffee tolerance right there. You then add 1 heaping tablespoon of brown sugar and then your milk. First off, this smells really good. It reminds me of my childhood, waking up and coming down the steps and smelling coffee in the morning. It smells really good, so let's try it. It just tastes similar to a regular cup of coffee, except you sweeten with brown sugar. Still good though. Just tastes like a regular cup of coffee. And it smells good. I think I like the iced coffees better. But if it's cold one morning, I would go for this. I would go for this hot coffee. Or if I was feeling under the weather, I'd probably go for this coffee. Let's make my favorite cup of coffee. Start out by heating up 1/3 a cup of boiling water in your coffee jar. Then you're going to add Melville's Gingerbread Spice Candy Coffee Spoon. Then I added 1 teaspoon of Food Lion's instant coffee. Then you add 3 tablespoons of your favorite hot cocoa. I'm using Swiss Miss because they are gluten-free. I give that a good stir. I add ice until the coffee reaches halfway. Then last but not least, I add my milk. If you don't have the Melville's candy, you can also use brown sugar. I have used that to sweeten with this coffee before, and it is just as good. I found this cute little lid at the Dollar General. Isn't it precious? So good. So let's rate the coffees from 0 to 10. The Kylie Pitts coffee, I really wanted to like it, and you can tell in the video I kept trying it and kept trying it to hopefully tell my brain that I really liked it, but I couldn't get down with the Kylie Pitts coffee. Every time I slurped the coffee, the caffeine burn that went down my esophagus, girl. She says it's the closest to a legal substance as you can get. She is correct. So the Kylie Pitts coffee, if I was going to rate it from 0 to 10, would be a 0. I'm sorry, I didn't like it. I didn't even care for the creamer too good. It was just, I don't know, very fake tasting. I didn't like it. I had to pour it out. Kylie Pitts coffee was a no-go. So my mom's coffee, I would say it is a caramel iced almond coffee. An iced caramel almond coffee. There, I got it. It was really good. I can say my mom and I have similar taste, and I really liked that creamer. So if you were dairy free, this would be a great creamer for you because it has no dairy in it. It is almond milk. So you could use almond milk to go along with the creamer, and you wouldn't have to use whole milk with this one. So you could have a dairy-free coffee if you wanted to. It was really good. I could taste the almond and the caramel. I did not have to dilute it any. It did not burn going down like the Kylie Pitts coffee. My mom's coffee, I would rate it a 7. My friend Emily's favorite coffee was, I continue to talk to Emily about this coffee, and it is a Starbucks copycat. And I think that's what makes this coffee so good. I try it and it is like you're sipping fall. Like, there's no other way to explain it. The cinnamon hint and the brown sugar and the espresso in it, just everything mixed together, it just tastes like fall. So if you want a fall cup of coffee to try and to taste, this one would be a good cup. So I would probably rate it from 0 to 10. I would probably rate this one a 9. That's how good I thought it was. And I usually don't like coffee. Like, this whole video, that's what it's about, trying new things, trying new coffees. And I usually don't like coffee, so if I was to rate it a 9, it was pretty good. My friend Kelly's favorite coffee. It is a hot, regular cup of coffee. It tastes like a normal cup of coffee, except it's sweetened with brown sugar. And I really like the sweetening with brown sugar. But if I was to go towards a coffee, it would probably be an iced coffee instead of a hot coffee. However, I do like hot coffees when I'm under the weather. So this would be a perfect coffee to go to when you're under the weather. And I'm definitely sweetening with brown sugar from now on. I feel like my friend Emily and my friend Kelly got me on to sweetening with brown sugar. I would probably rate this coffee as a 7. Okay, last but not least, my favorite cup of coffee, an iced hot cocoa coffee. That's how I would name it. It's my favorite of all time. So you know I'm gonna rate it high. I'm gonna rate it as a 10 out of 10. And if you are not a coffee lover like me, you need to try this cup of coffee. Just go back and try this recipe. Yay! So that is a wrap. If you enjoyed this video, comment your favorite coffee down below and we might do a part 2 of me trying your favorite coffee recipes. So, say bye!